Are you an artist and are trying to figure out what items to make and sell that people will actually want to buy in 2025? Well, if so, you're in the right place because in this video, I'm going to share 10 handmade products to make and sell that you can actually make a profit from. And in order to determine this, I have scoured social media such as Instagram and Pinterest, as well as looked at consumer market trends. I also am a Virgo sun and love data and details, and I've gone really deep into the analytics for this one, so I'm really excited to share it with you. Hi, my name is Sterling, and if you're new to this channel, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. On this channel, I share all of the behind the scenes of running my fiber art business, as well as business tips and some fiber art inspiration. So if you're interested in any and all of those things, make sure that you subscribe and join back up with me each week. All right, well, let's get started with our first item. You might not be that surprised by this one, and it is bows. That's right. So coquette core has been everywhere for the last couple of years, and it's only projected to grow even more into 2025. Bows have not only gotten more elegant and creative in the way that they've been embraced in design, and according to Grand View Research, the global hair accessories market size is expected to be valued at 31.6 billion USD by 2028, and is expected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 7.7% during the forecast period. And the great thing for this one is that you don't have to just make bow hair ties. You can also find fun ways to style them with clothing or other accessories and just have fun with making it specific to your niche. Continuing on with another product that would be great to make that is also a feminine accessory are scrunchies. Between verified market research and global market insights, I've seen that in 2023, the hair scrunchies market was valued at between 20 to 27 million USD, and it's expected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 7.5% by 2030. And with this one, it's really important to stand out and really add your own twist to it, explore your niche, and really lean into it, because the more that you stand out, the better. Make them retro or have more of an athleisure appeal or more sophisticated even. And there are so many different approaches that you can make when styling them. Okay, but maybe you're not a big fan of more hyper feminine style and you want to make something a bit more masculine or unisex even. You might like this next one, and it is handcrafted ties. According to the Cognitive Market Research, the luxury tie market is valued at 2.8 billion USD and will grow at a compound annual growth rate of 3.5% from 2023 to 2030. Men are currently more of the prominent consumer on this trend due to the increasing number of fashion-conscious individuals, rising disposable income levels, and growing population. And men like to wear neckties of different colors and moods to express their personal style. But women are also starting to grow as a consumer of this trend as they're increasingly adding neckties to their wardrobe. So if you're aiming for more of that high-end luxury niche, this could be a great product to make. But of course, the more high-end that your materials are and the more luxe your packaging is and your branding is on point, the better. Now, this next one might not surprise you if you're a crocheter like me. I had to put this one on here for all of you crocheters out there. And this next one is crochet flowers. According to Ariston Advisory and Intelligence, the US floral gifting market was valued at 12.25 billion in 2025 and is expected to reach 18.99 billion by 2028, growing at a compound annual growth rate of 7.58%. Flowers are always in high demand for different various occasions, whether it's Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, birthdays, weddings, and they always make a memorable gift. And a lot of people like to buy themselves flowers these days, and what's better than flowers that last forever? I've seen a lot of crocheters get so creative with the flowers, but I've also seen a lot of flowers that look the same. And yes, Timu, I'm looking at you, and so the more that you stand out with this one and make it yours, the better. These would be really cool to make personalized arrangements around them. You can even add them to gift baskets and just really lean into whatever your niche is. And continuing on with the more novelty gifting niche, this next one would do really well, and it is novelty gift cards. According to the Greeting Card Association, Americans purchase an estimated $6.5 billion in greeting cards each year, and the demand for handmade cards specifically is also increasing as they are perceived to be more personal and thoughtful. This one is interesting because although the greeting card is expected to shrink from 15.9 billion in 2022 to 12.2 billion by 2030. This is slightly good news for us artists if you're a painter or an illustrator, or even if you're a crocheter and a knitter and you like to pair it with papercraft like I do. And I'm going to tell you why. Millennials are starting to become the new dominating consumer of the greeting card and are looking for something a bit different than the Hallmark cards of their parents. They prefer something a bit more bespoke and unique. So personalized cards, eco-friendly cards, or even more minimalistic cards do really well. There's so many different niches to explore and different ways to display your art with greeting cards, and there will always be someone having a different milestone, whether it's buying a house or having kids or getting married. And you might be thinking, aren't e-cards really growing in this space? And while they are, a lot of Gen Zers and millennials do find physical greeting cards to be nice and sentimental and have that nice personal touch. So this could be really good news if you decide to lean into making this product. And if you're just getting into selling your art online and are a bit overwhelmed about where to start, definitely check out my free guide in the description box below on planning your online art business launch. It's a nice questionnaire that will guide you through some different steps to planning your launch. And if you're definitely overwhelmed about where to start and you want more of an in-depth checklist, definitely check out my ultimate online art business starter checklist. That's in the description box below as well. But maybe you're like, okay, Sterling, that's great, but I'm not really into paper craft. I'm a crocheter and I want to just crochet something. Well, you might like this next one. It is crochet dresses. The global crochet dress market was estimated by Virtue Market Research to be worth $1.68 billion USD in 2023 and is projected to reach a value of $2.2 billion USD by 2030. Growing at a CAGR of 3.9% during the forecast period. And one of the drivers for the growing demand of crochet dresses is the desire that consumers have for handcrafted and environmentally friendly pieces. And one thing you might be thinking is, to make truly crocheted garments, this would require me to price my pieces so high because crochet must be done by hand and cannot be automated, unlike knitting, which I do discuss in this video up here if you want to check that out next. So I would have to price my pieces so high. And another thing that you might be thinking is, how am I supposed to compete with Temu or Shein, which can price crochet items really, really cheaply? And to that, I definitely say, do not compete with them. More and more consumers are wanting higher quality garments that are made with care and will last, and pieces that they can invest in, where the artisans also receive fair compensation and treatment. And here are some stats to back that up. According to Virtue Market Research, over 60% of consumers purchasing crochet dresses cited sustainability as a key motivator. Also, eco-friendly and organic crochet dresses saw a 25% rise in sales in 2023 alone. So if you find ways to refine your brand identity and narrative in a way that resonates with your target audience, this would definitely set you up for success. Do you create maxi dresses and formal wear, such as bridal gowns or swimsuit cover-ups? Or something more tropical or even casual, or sweater dresses that are more sophisticated? There are a lot of design styles that you can play around with for this, and definitely lean into branding. It's always best to stick with high quality and natural fibers as well for your pieces, and focus on producing quality over quantity. You could also use a knitting machine to sort of emulate the stitch style of crochet, and this would automate the process a bit. Of course, it wouldn't be crochet wear, instead it would be knitwear, but it would be a way to automate the process. Well, how are you liking all of these ideas so far? Don't forget to give this video a like if you're enjoying them. All right, so this next item is really taking off right now, and if you are a fellow fiber artist, you might really like this next one, and it is tapestry wall art. The global wall art market was valued at $53 billion USD in 2022, and is expected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 5.4% from 2023 to 2030, according to an online survey conducted by Rent Cafe in September 2022. 59% of consumers prefer to have a clean and minimal look for their home, increasing the adoption of the minimalistic trend in the wall art industry. Although residential spaces are still dominating the market at 70%, commercial spaces such as hospitality, boutique hotels, shops, restaurants, and retail shops are also expanding with a CAGR of 4.6% in the coming years. So this is a a great one to also have in mind who your ideal client is and what kind of environment you're creating your pieces for, whether it's residential or commercial or both. Or maybe you're looking for something that's a bit more economical and doesn't take much time to create. Well, you might like this next one, and it is reusable shopping bags. Reusable shopping bags had a valuation of approximately 11.25 billion USD in 2023, and it's projected to reach around 15.33 billion USD by 2032. So if you're selling at farmers markets or are focusing on a target audience that's a bit more environmentally conscious, this could be a great one to make, especially with the bans of plastic bags in major cities across the world and cultural shifts that many consumers have to be more sustainable. This one could be great to explore putting your own twist on the market bag. Another quicker make that would also be really great to explore how to put your own twist on would be handcrafted headwear. The headwear market size is estimated at 26.56 billion USD in 2023, and is projected to reach 36.34 billion by 2028. And you can make beanies if you're aiming for fall and winter apparel, or bucket hats if you're aiming for spring and summer. So this is really a great one to niche down for and to put your own spin and style on. Maybe you're focusing on making baby beanies and your target audience are expecting parents, or maybe you're focused on making more high quality sun hats that are elegant and chic. This is really a great product to embrace your unique style and also give your clients something unique and fun to wear. Or maybe you're a designer and you love designing patterns, or you just want to share with others how to create your craft and see it the way that you do. Well, you might like this next one, and it is DIY kits. And this would be specifically curating everything from the materials to the design and putting it all together and have some nice packaging and some unique branding to allow it to stand out and fit your niche. Craft kits had a market size that was valued at 41.86 billion USD in 2021 and is projected to reach 86.93 billion by 2030, growing at a CAGR of 5.8% from 2023 to 2030. So this could be a really great product to dive into. Well, what did you think of my 10 handmade products to make and sell for 2025? Let me know in the comments below, and also don't forget to subscribe if you want to join me very soon. I'm going to be creating and sharing 10 digital products to make and sell for 2025. You're not going to want to miss that if you enjoyed this one, so make sure that you're subscribed. Also, feel free to check out everything I mentioned with exact links to all of the analytics on my blog post, which is linked in the description box below. And while you're on my website, don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter where I send more business tips and inspiration directly to your inbox. And if you've been wondering what on earth has been going on with Etsy lately, definitely make sure to check out this video next. And thank you for watching, and I hope to see you over there.